Tragedy in Zion National Park as authorities investigate the death of a 58-year-old man who died while rappelling in Pine Creek Canyon. And on I-15 near Littlefield, Arizona, a wrong-way driver died early Sunday in a head-on collision with a semi-truck. We'll have the latest on these stories, plus your local weather and more coming up next.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. Authorities are investigating the death of a 58-year-old man in Zion National Park's Pine Creek Canyon. The man died Sunday afternoon during a rappel despite bystanders administering CPR. First responders hiked through difficult terrain to reach him, and his body was airlifted by helicopter. Park officials and the Washington County Sheriff's Office say the incident remains under investigation. A wrong-way driver died early Sunday after colliding head-on with a semi-truck on I-15 near Littlefield, Arizona. For more on the crash and the emergency response, Nick Fiala joins us with the latest.
First responders were dispatched to the area of mile marker 11 along Interstate 15 after a passenger car collided head-on with a semi-truck shortly after 3 a.m. Sunday morning. As seen in this footage from a Ricardo C. The driver and sole occupant of the passenger car was killed, and the semi-truck driver was injured and reportedly transported from the scene by the Beaver Dam Littlefield Fire District. The district's fire captain, Larry Ligon, said a secondary crash took place when another vehicle collided with the back of the semi-truck after the first crash. However, the passengers of that third vehicle refused medical treatment at the scene. All lanes were eventually reopened early Sunday morning.
Now we'll take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. Today, we are enjoying plenty of sunshine with a high near 80 and a crisp evening dropping to around 47. Tomorrow looks just as nice with more sunshine and a high of 75 and staying mild overnight with a low of 45. Mesquite is sunny and warm, topping out around 83 with a pleasant low of 54 tonight. Tomorrow will be just as bright with highs near 81 and another comfortable evening dropping near 53. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds in Cedar City today with a high of 64 and a cool evening around 30. Tomorrow will be similar, mostly sunny with highs near 60 and a low of 31. Let's check in with Aaron Crane for your local sports update.
Thanks, Monica. Snow Canyon girls soccer team captured the 4A state championship Friday morning, edging Ridgeline 5-4 in a shootout after a thrilling 3-3 tie in regulation and overtime. The Warriors senior class, undefeated in career overtime and penalty shootouts, saw Lottie Smith score twice in regulation and once in the shootout, while goalkeeper Tori Martin made a key save to seal the victory. An incredible finish for a group that has battled back from playoff setbacks in previous seasons. High school football playoffs got underway across Utah Friday night, and Southern Utah saw some tough losses. In 3A action, Canyon View fell just short at home, losing 14-12 to Ogden after a late fourth quarter safety couldn't turn the tide. In 4A play, Dixie and Desert Hills both came up short on the road, ending their season with tough defeats. This week on Halloween, surviving teams will be back in the playoff action, aiming to advance to the next round. Check back on Thursday as we get ready for the action. Now back to you, Monica.
A Cedar City jury has cleared 37-year-old Theron Rogers of all charges, ending a 2-year-old case. He was accused of inappropriately touching a teen during a motorcycle ride. After 3 days of testimony, the jury returned a not guilty verdict. Rogers' attorney, Ed Flint, said it was the right decision, and his client feels vindicated. Leeds' historic Silver Reef Cemetery has been named Utah's second scariest graveyard, known for its lonely landscape and ghostly legends. Alicia Lundgren takes us inside the eerie site and its fascinating history.
Storm clouds fill the sky over the Silver Reef Cemetery as the first light of morning illuminates rows of crosses marked unknown. Legend has it, a woman in white can be seen near the bluff, fading from view with the wind. For this reason, Silver Reef Cemetery was named the second scariest graveyard in Utah, based on a survey of over 3,000 Americans. Choice Mutual founder Anthony Martin said visitors don't need to believe in ghosts to feel something at these graveyards, as cemeteries are where stories outlive those who told them, which is what makes them so haunting. To learn more about the survey and the Silver Reef Ghost Town in Leeds, read the full story.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.